It isn't just kids who say the darndest things. No, sometimes it's the alleged grown-ups in the room, the people running the country.
By the way, anybody who doesn't think we have global warming, hang out with me, man. Travel every major fire I've been to.
Don't hear no, because you know my saying? I eat no for breakfast.
I've been in and out of Iraq and Iran, but Iraq, not Iran, I misspoke, Iraq and Afghanistan over 30 times.
One day I'm going to write a cookbook, but I've started to actually write my recipes. The family joke is that if somebody asks me for the recipe, I'll just say, well, it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we can hardly wait for that cookbook. Now let's introduce a little game that we're going to have on The Right Squad. It's time to play Who Said That? And here's how it goes. And please play along at home, of course, unless you live in San Francisco and you don't have a home, which is so often the case. I'm going to read a quote, and you're going to have to guess which political figure said that. All right? First up, this Republican got choked up when talking about none other than Joe Biden, saying, if you can't admire Joe Biden as a person, you got a problem. Well, was it Sarah Palin or was it Senator Lindsey Graham? Who said that?
I would have guessed Tony Bobulinski, but among those options, I'm going with Senator Lindsey Graham pre-Afghanistan withdrawal.
Senator Lindsey Graham pre-Afghanistan.
100% Senator Lindsey Graham.
100% Lindsey Graham.
Agreed. Lindsey Graham.
The Right Squad agrees it's Lindsey Graham.
It's a sweep. Who was it? Too easy.
If you can't admire Joe Biden as a person, then it's probably you got a problem. You need to do some self-evaluation, because what's not to like?
Boy, oh boy. So there's Lindsey Graham. And now here's one more real quick. Who said that? And here's the quote. One of the best ways of enslaving people is to keep them from education. A second way of enslaving people is to suppress the sources of information, not only by burning books, but by controlling all other ways in which ideas are transmitted. Now, that's a quote that's pertinent today. Was it Eleanor Roosevelt or was it Ronald Wilson Reagan?
I'm going with Eleanor.
Going with Eleanor said that.
I am.
Eleanor.
Eleanor, really, Eleanor.
I'm not just copying
I'm going to go Eleanor.
Congress.
Going with
I
Eleanor.
have no idea. I'm going to have to go with Reagan just to be contrarian.
Just to be contrary.
Yeah.
Well, the answer is it was Eleanor Roosevelt that said that. And I tell you, it's pertinent to what's going on today in the country. With
Absolutely.
The, Democrat, yeah, right, yeah, child porn in grammar schools.
No.
Yeah, you guys, that goes to the woke agenda. Yeah, you know, if anybody took pictures and posted online what is in those books, you'd have an FBI raid the next morning because it's child porn, and those are the books.
Child porn.
Yeah, that's not being banned. That's all right. Let's try one more. When referencing their longtime friendship, this person said of former President Donald Trump, said, even when he was much younger, you knew that he was gonna go places. Was it former New York City Mayor Rudolph Giuliani, or was it New York Senator Shuckles the Lizard King Schumer? Squad, who said it? Mercy?
Oh, Lord. I'm going to go with Schumer.
Going to go with Schumer. Said Donald Trump's gone places, knew even when he was young.
I'm going to go Rudy Giuliani.
Rudy Giuliani.
I would think Giuliani, but I'm going to go with Schumer.
Schumer and Trump way closer than a lot of people thought back in the day in New York. Trump supported Democrats and Republicans. I'm guessing it's the curveball and it's Schumer.
And that is correct. It was Schumer that said those nice things because, you know, Donald Trump used to be in very good with all the Democrats.
Right.
And Oprah loved him and NBC. Right, NBC loved him. Everybody, Hollywood loved him.
He would give money to Schumer and to Nancy Pelosi. That was the thing back then.
Yeah.
Because he was a businessman.
Yeah, that's right.
What he did.
And they were rentable.
Yeah.
So
Still are.
yeah.